Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we are making apple celery crunch, or as the original recipe calls it, crunchy celery apple, I think. I'll put the original recipe in the description below. I tried to do some prep work so that you guys wouldn't get too bored. So I've got my radishes, the ends capped on them already washed the celery, already cut up the green onions. So the boring parts are going to be the parsley and the green apples. But otherwise, I got the rest of it prepped and ready to go. So what we are going to do is go ahead and do the celery and radishes. I do those in the food processor. It's just quicker, saves me time and headache and all that good stuff. So the celery, my food processor has a big plunger and then a little plunger, and I use the celery in this little part here. It holds it up better so I don't get a funny look. So we'll do that first, and I'll try to cut the volume down so that it's not quite so loud on the video because the food processor is loud. Okay, so that was about, it was not the big celery stalks, but the packages of the smaller stalks, 2 stalks in one, but smaller. Use 1 package of that. It's supposed to be 4 cups of celery. It's probably a little bit more than that. We'll go with it. I treat it like my lettuce. I go ahead and do, excuse me, I think that's the green onions. We're going to go ahead and do the radishes also because I've got room in here. Might as well, and then dump it all out together at the same time. So I put the radishes in. And these are 2 of the smaller packages of radishes. Oops, we'll leave that one on the floor. Too much cat and cat hair on the floor to recover that. That does not sound good. See if I can figure out what that was. I don't know. It's supposed to be, I think, 2 cups of radishes, but I just do the 2 bags because otherwise they would go bad. And I'm fully dressed today. Did you notice that? I'm proud of myself. It's only because I have a staff meeting for work today, so decided I better get dressed. Alright, now that I got those in, let's go ahead and get the green onions in. And next, we are going to cut up our mint. after I wash my hands. There we go. So I'm doing 2 of the littler packages of mint. I think it called for 1 cup. I don't think this quite meets 1 cup, but it'll get me to close to what I'm needing. Trying not to cut my fingernails off. You know what I forgot to do is get my bowls out and ready so I didn't have to move you guys. That's my fault. Okay. I don't have enough room. What I could do is go ahead and put that in the dishwasher. Move it out of the way. Alright. Now for the long boring part, the parsley. If you see my previous videos, I'm going to speed this up for you. What things? I also treat the parsley like lettuce. And as you heard me say before, I go ahead and do the whole bunch of the parsley because otherwise it'll go bad before I can use the next batch. And I like parsley, so that's fine with me. What, Jojo? What? What you purring about, Ryder? What you purring about? I see you. He's playing with his mouse. Just because I was tired of picking, I didn't want to do those last bits. Okay, and I've got parsley all over the sink. So now, it's time for the apples. Let me get some of this water and particles off. Okay, the apples, sometimes I cut them by hand, sometimes I do them in the food processor. Either way, I go ahead and cut with this first and then do the rest. But I think we'll go ahead and hand cut them today. But before we cut them, I actually need to go ahead and make the dressing and put the cranberries in. I need to have everything ready to go and ready to mix by the time I put the apples in, because otherwise they will start to brown too fast. Can't get the bag off my fingers. Alright, so that part's ready. I do 1 cup of cranberries. The recipe calls for half a cup, but since there's so much in the bowl to begin with, I just go ahead and do a full cup. And a little more. Okay, so the dressing is 1/4 cup of olive oil. And I'm actually going to make double, so I'm going to make half a cup olive oil. And then half a cup of lemon juice. I was able to get more lemon juice at the store, so we're good on that. Oops. And it is full to the brim. That's the trash over on that side. Half a cup. And then it's salt and black pepper. Okay, that is ready. We're going to stir it up again because it'll settle a little bit. Let me make sure, more cat hair. I'm going to make sure I've gotten all the ingredients. So celery, green apple, radishes, red onion. I did green onions. Cranberries, parsley, mint. Yeah, we've got everything. So let's do our apples. I'm going to try to do this fast. I wish there was a better one of these. I don't like having to pull them out individually after they're cut. But the one that I saw that has the little thingy so that you can finish pushing through looked cheap. And so I didn't want to waste money on it because it looked cheap. Got a little bit of shell on that piece. A little bit on this piece. It does make slicing easier for the most part. Nice even slices, thin slices, thinner than if I did it by hand. I just hate having to pull all the wedges out. And don't worry, the birds will get these too. The wedges do get a little wavy from how you wiggle it while going down to cut. So I think that's kind of funny. Try to rinse that off real quick. Yeah, there's some bits on there. I still have to wash it. All right. And I do have to hurry because I'm running out of time. I use Granny Smith apples because I love them, but you can use any apple. All right, shake this up again. Get that lemon juice all over the apples so they stop turning. And we'll go ahead and mix all this up. The only thing I'm missing is sunflower seeds. Those are supposed to go on top of the finished salad. I don't bother with those since I store all of this anyhow. And the sunflower seeds wouldn't store well in a wet salad. a very pretty salad. You can see the colors. Imagine if you used yellow or red delicious apples. Even more color variety. I think we are good and mixed. So now to put it in storage. So just to give you guys an up close look, there's the finished salad. Let me move you so I can get my storage bowls. These are 4-cup bowls. Since I use this as my main meal, I do 4 cups. Are you playing with the catnip? So it made just over 12 cups. I have just a little bit left. I'll go ahead and eat that rather than wasting any other bowls. So not much left. Just over 12 cups. And it's a great and healthy salad to have. I hope everybody enjoys. Original recipe down below. Thank you.